darts right now, so might as well just stream this because I'm gonna swallow my words here because I was hitting my I actually hit my first 180 yesterday. I went absolutely crazy. So yeah, I've been hitting my 20s, my trebles, my doubles. So we'll give it a go and see what you think. Oh wow! As soon as you come on here, rubbish. I lied straight to you guys. I lied straight to your face today. Completely exposed. Ah, it's all river, man, isn't it? Sadie, what's going on? That's better. 42. No. That rubbish. Rubbish. Oh, rubbish. Keeps getting worse and worse. 24. What's going on, guys? Nine dark game. Oh, that would be an absolute dream. Where you from? From Wales, but got the Irish shirt. So, bro, how you doing? I'm doing okay, bro. How's that going on? That rugby topic going on? Yes, buddy. We gotta play some theme music. Have you ever watched Rambo? I think I have. You good? Yeah. Yeah. What's up, guys? What's going on? Hi, buddy. What's going on? Yeah. What's your favorite movie right now? Oh my gosh. I don't really watch films, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you. You working today? Yeah, I did a bit of work today. What's up, people? What's going on? Oh, 43. 43. People are just joining. What's going on? How you guys doing? Ah, rubbish. 39. Yo, what's up, bro? How are you? I'm doing good, bro. Hi from Wales. Well, hi back to you from Wales. Bullseye. Okay. Bullseye is rubbish. Nowhere near. Ah, nowhere near. Nowhere near much. Is Murphy Tidville nice? I'm not going to say anymore. Ah, 26. I'm not usually this bad, guys, I promise. Ah, 5. Oh my goodness, that is an absolute travesty, son. No, that was nowhere near, but nowhere near. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Did y'all see that? Bro, your face. What? Lily Adams says, hi. That's a cool surname. You can see Snowdonia from... Do you like Imagine Dragons? I think I've viewed like one song from her. Darts and Beer, I'm all in all night. Yeah. It's a fun thing to do at times. Do you think aliens are real? I'm going I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's time for me to pack it in, guys. I reckon. Anyway, guys, how y'all doing? I can't even speak. Can you speak any Welsh? Dwi ddim yn siarad Cymraeg. That means I don't speak Welsh. So I did try learning it, but unless you know, you grew up speaking it in school and stuff, that's like your best chance. And also if you speak it regularly as well, where I'm from, people don't really speak it. So Celestia said, hi, what's going on? What about Douch? I get this dear. Dankeschön. What's the difference between North Welsh people and South Welsh people? The North Welsh people, they have a different accent. They like, you know, like it's a lot breffier like that. Like their accent is a lot breffier. And then the South is very like, you know, it really comes from the throat. Like the accent is different. And also we don't speak Welsh, so but they also sound like Scouse up there. It's really strange. Good, you German? No. What's up, people? Hope you guys like my darts, but I can't really throw them very well. Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi? Probably Messi because he won a World Cup, didn't he? Is Cardiff or Swansea better? I both don't like them. Good morning, sub. Love your videos. I appreciate that. What are your thoughts on bearded muscular men? I don't have any thoughts on that. Oh, anyway, I love your accent. Oh, thank you so much. People either, well, I mean, people can sense my accent straight away, like English people, and you know, anyone in the UK outside of Wales can sense what it is. Any thoughts on Welsh nationalism? Yes, I used to be a Welsh nationalist. I actually had a lot of thoughts about, you know, Welsh independence for a long time, but I just don't think the movement really would, you know, it never really gained much traction, and I don't think it will ever happen. So that means you were Queen Elizabeth's guard at one point? No. How you doing? Clinton says, I'm pretty good. What's up, people? But seems though that the Welsh nationalist parties in Wales, especially Plaid Cymru, I'm not a fan of. So I think a lot of people, I think they would say that like they're very disconnected from the needs of the Welsh people, you know. But politics is another conversation that's endless and will never be resolved anyway. So could be wrong though. Emily says hi. Aruna V says, how are you? I'm good. Where you from? I'm Welsh. With an Irish shirt. Big up the Welsh. Yes, coming down Biff. Diolch. Emily says, me Cornwall. I've been to Cornwall too many times. And Plymouth. And Exeter. Patrick says I'm Irish. Top of the morning to you. Bro, I mean, McGregor has been, I know McGregor's a crazy guy, right? But I mean, he is crashing out big time. Love Plymouth. Wow. I don't hear many people who say that. Here Plymouth is, the town is quite rough, apparently, so. Sam Slam's channel said hi, what's going on? Patrick is finding something funny. What's Newport like? You can't even talk about it. It's like the worst, probably the worst place in Wales, in my opinion. I mean, I like the shops in Plymouth. Oh, okay. What do you do for work? I care for my nan, and I hope to turn this into something lucrative as well. But it is difficult at times. But it's something. If you enjoy something, it'll never feel like work. You know what I mean? So, yeah. How big are you? Well, like, how tall am I? Or like, I'm 6 foot. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely I'm 6 foot. I did measure. My uncle, my father measured me, like along the wall. Yeah, just like how you used to do as kids. Is Bristol worth visiting? Are you close to the English border? I actually flew from Bristol. Not obviously not going to give away too much, like where I live and where I'm from and stuff, really. But I mean, Bristol. It's probably one of the nicer cities, I think, and it's not really that far away from me, to be honest. But yeah, I go there for the airport really. But it's probably my favorite airport, Bristol, in the UK, like around where I live and stuff. So Birmingham is no. Heathrow's too far. Cardiff, you can't get any flights from Cardiff, really. So, but no, Bristol is decent. I'll be honest with you. Mick from Derry City Island, MP. Best of luck, big lad. Are you Irish heritage with the shirt on? Yes, I am, brother. I am. I am. I am a Welsh guy with Irish ancestry, hence my surname. So, yeah, I come. I hail from Cork. Do you watch Clarkson Farms? I actually don't. I haven't got Prime, but I've seen it's actually pretty good. I really like Jeremy Clarkson. I really like him. Especially on Top Gear, that was like iconic British TV. That was. I'm gonna close this real quick. Done. What's up, peeps? What's going on? A lot of Irish emigrated from County Waterford, this next to Cork, to the Welsh Valley to coal mine. Yes, it probably was the situation for my ancestors. I mean, also like there was the was it the potato famine in Ireland at the time as well. So I've researched a little bit about the 1916 Easter Rising. That was a crazy time. That was for the Irish. That was like an insane time. What the British did to them. I mean, and then the troubles in Northern Ireland. So yeah, Ireland went through it. So Hassan's family says, "What's up, my homie? What's going on?" Okay, that's a very Russian-esque name. I think it is Svetlana the Brawl Bova says hi. Wow, I hope I pronounced that right. Привет. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying the new camera that I got. Obviously, this is off my phone, but I mean, yeah, it's a pretty decent phone. I'm very impressed with it. So that is the main thing. Hi, you have that Irish accent. I might be wrong. I do not have an Irish accent. Liverpool, 75% of people from Liverpool have Irish ancestry. That is insane. But it's almost as if like they have their own people and their own heritage. Like they're almost like apart from England, like people from Liverpool. They're brilliant. I'd love to. I need to go up and I don't know, spend like a weekend in Liverpool and just I don't know, just explore the city and stuff because the people I've met from Liverpool, they're so funny and they seem so nice. Oh gosh, your hairline is receding. Okay, this is called a widow's peak. So you're dead wrong. Owen Farrell, should he start for the Lions? Isn't he playing for the Lions right now? Actually, let me sit there. Oh, no way. Liv says, so where you from? I thought you're from Scotland or Ireland. Okay, well, you got a guess then. Ah, no. Chelsea or Liverpool, don't care. Don't watch football. Scouse people like Scotch. Uh, Good people, Welsh too, Joe Kazaki, some boxers. I've actually heard the worst stories about that guy. Like how I heard he was like just arrogant. All right, you from England? Absolutely not. What makes you think I'm from England? Wow. These comments are for real. I can't even read them out loud because I'd be banned to the shadow realm straight away. Pete says that that's not the English accent. Don't offend him. Damn right. He's from the Netherlands. Where else could I be from? Like, yeah, I mean, from the UK. Like, you've only got one country left, and you left that country out. I hear a strong Southern Welsh accent when I hear one. Yes, brother. Yes, people can sense it straight away, um, especially when I was in Poland. Like every English person really that I met, like they all knew I was from Wales. Like, and as I said before on streams and what have you, on my way back from Auschwitz on the bus, like talking to this guy from New York, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out and he says, "What part of Wales you from?" And I'm like, um, I tell him and stuff. He didn't even have to ask me if I was Welsh. He just knew. Like, is that an Irish T-shirt? Of course. You're Welsh. Yes, of course I'm Welsh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's funny though. It's funny. People could sense it straight away. Patrick says he looks like his mum lays out a plate of crackers and tea every night for him. How did you know? Are you spying on us? That is my nighttime routine. Do not go after my nighttime routine of crackers and tea. Thank you very much. I'm English, Scouse to be exact, but I love your accent, man. Pete, you're an absolute legend, buddy. Cheers, man. Can you pray the rosary in Welsh? No. I'll tell you the truth. My nan can pray the Our Father in Welsh. Bro, I'm just getting roasted on you. Damn, bro. Most people got a forehead, but looks like you got a 14 head. Okay, okay. This is how big my forehead is. You ready? Still going, still going, still going, still going, still going. Whoa! I'm gonna have to grow my hair out so to cover it. I like the short hair, bro. Come on. I'm just playing. No, no, no. You're right, bro. You're right. So many castles in Wales. It's unreal. We have more castles per square mile than any other country on earth. Google it. The Hermit. I lived near a few years back. Colwyn Bay. Oh, nice. Patrick says, "Do you smoke?" I do not smoke. Um, I'll put my hands up and say that some of my mates they do smoke like cigarettes and stuff, but I mean, it's hard for them to get off. I'm very grateful I'm not addicted to cigarettes. Like that's a terrible addiction to have. And I have smoked before, but it's disgusting. It's just it's more so gives you a buzz in the brain, and the English must have been shit scared of the Welsh. Well, yes, that's how many castles they needed to subdue us. So what's your hobby? Lots of men say football. I'm not really into football. Right now I'm watching darts. I like to play darts. I like to go to the gym. I like to make videos on YouTube. I mean, I do a lot of stuff. I'm interested in a lot of things. So. Bro, built like a penguin. Uh, if it's that penguin off Madagascar, then that's cheers, bro. Was it Mike Kowalski? What an absolute gangster, bro. The Welsh are the original British people. Well, I will say something. Is that people reckon that the ancient Britons are the Welsh because and obviously then, but this is confusing because we're labeled as Celts. Like ancient Celtic tribes in like uh Central Europe, or is it either Central Europe migrated to the western side of the UK, which is Wales. So yeah. Basit Ali says, how you bro away from Wales. Pete says, for a Welshman, you're pretty down to earth. Most Welsh people spoken to are loud and don't give an F. Well, that's a shame, brother. And I think you were probably in the wrong area because where I'm from, everyone is not like that. And there's a lot of people like that. But, you know, especially if you like come to church around you as well. Like, you'll have people, they share your art with you, and like, I reckon there's great people all over the UK. Obviously, you get bad bunches of people everywhere you go, but yeah. Pete says, okay, you lot are great mint banter. Yeah, 100%. No. We could take a joke, fair play. The Welsh, like the Welsh, the Scottish, the Irish, you all get on really well. Great jersey, cheers for that. Didn't used to beat me up for my lunch money back in school. That's interesting because most of my school life, I never needed money for lunch. I just bought a packed lunch. The Hermit is from Manchester. What's in Wales have? Uh, Sheep. Pete says, I half Irish here. Now you mention it, I appreciate you getting along with us. Big love, 100%, bro. I gotta go back to I gotta go to Ireland soon. Samantha Ostertag says, "What's up?" Liv says, "Do you tour around the world usually? What country have you been to?" I've been to a lot of countries in Europe. Yeah, been to Scotland, obviously England. Let me know when you're going. I'll show you some nice places. 100%, bro. Yeah, 100%. Because I met a lovely like. There was this couple. I was with my family. We were in Greece, and this couple come on to us like, and she was from Liverpool. I think he was from like somewhere else in England, but she was lovely, like, and they just I just had a great good experience with Liverpudlians, like. Wow, it's been need to take you for a proper Guinness, yes, brother. Yes, I mean probably go to the Guinness factory for that, but I'm not. I don't really want to see Dublin. I mean, I'll go see Cork, where I'm from. I need to take a DNA test. Oggy Boggy says hi. What's going on? Wow, we got some wild comments right now. Comments I can't reply to, and I quite frankly don't want to. Foggy Do, yes. Foggy Do. Best Irish rebel song going. Today's Germany against Spain semi-finals. So start the women's footballs, eh? You don't even have to say anything negative. A troll's still coming here. I don't get it. Yeah, 100%. It's something you get used to, bro. Exactly. Ah, nice. Wales played France and did absolutely rubbish. 4-1. Why don't you live in the Republic plastic paddy? What? Still talking about sports while watching his country is conquered. Marco lives in Germany. Wow, we got some interesting characters here today. That's what I can say. Nick Emery says Free Wales. Cofiwch Drew Erin. Yeah, very interesting. You look mighty confused. Mighty confused. Not just confused, mightily confused. Yeah. Where you from? I'm from Wales, but if you ever put a sheep's back legs down in front of your wellies, okay. And that's enough. That's enough. I know I'm Welsh, but nah. Dance Pretty says hi, I'm New Year, just find your channel. I don't swing that way, bro. Rip the legendary Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, I heard about that yesterday. That was before my time, and I never really sort of listened to his music. So, but what I did hear is that he had like a gig, like was it a week before he died or a couple of weeks before he died? So, Kay says sheep shagger. Thank you. Um, could you do a backflip now? If Germany wins, we will have a final match against England. Oh, England's in the final end. SB says something in Russian, which I can't understand. Hello. What's going on? Someone says something in Arabic. Karen says, Karen has the biggest house in the street, so you better bow down to her. Mitchell Gardner says, "What's up? What's up, Adam? How's your day, brother? Yeah, it's been pretty good. Ran some errands with my father and uncle. Then going to a church meeting tonight, hopefully. So, yeah, man, all good. Just chilling, watching a bit of darts, and thought I'd jump on the live super quick once again. Have you ever been in the army? Absolutely not. I have a lot of friends that went to military college, mind. Mr. 12 Gauge says those poor soldiers are fighting pointless battles made by others' destruction. It's a vile world we live in, indeed. The great Nico Bellic from GTA 4 said, war is when the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other. Yeah, it's a absolutely terrible thing. Nico Bellic is a legend, 100%. He's the best GTA protagonist like ever, probably. Arthur Morgan, I don't know who that is. People are probably going to kill me for that. So, Rip Ozzy. That's why army recruiters like to get them young. They used to come to our high school. What do you think about Trump's policies? I don't really get into politics too much because it divides people. But recently, I know it's something Trump. People think Trump was on Epstein's island, so I don't know what's going on. But there is always controversy with Trump and whatever's going on. You know, Cannon Greer says, "Yo, what's going on?" I just said, "Cheers, bro." Hi, hello, what's going on? Goodness me. Okay, wow, this comment section is wilding out. Where you from? I'm from Wales. He is IRA. Nah. You'll be thankful to know I'm not. Haha, Europeans have it easy. Free college. Well, I got two American friends living here now. Their dad is Welsh. But yeah, they lived in America most of their lives, and that's part of the reason why they're here is because education is a lot cheaper over here. So you sound like a chill dude. Appreciate it. Mr. 12 Gauge is Australian, and they've replaced our Australian flag with a rainbow trans flag. Yeah, they've done the same with local council too as well. That's why a lot of like they say conservative people they say side with reform because I don't think they will be um, putting up LGBT flags on government buildings. So that's something they won't be doing. Do you just get your haircut? Yeah, a couple of days ago. Can I get your opinion on the Christians being slaughtered in Syria? That's absolutely horrendous. And I did see something on X as well. This Orthodox church that was destroyed and shocking. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, absolutely awful. Just pray, keep praying, and I hope some aid can be you know sent there like for them. I've seen what is happening in England, and it breaks my heart for you guys. Australia won't be Australia without the British. Well, that is true. That is actually true. I mean, well, Australia wouldn't exist without the British, or you would probably be like a totally different people if, like, obviously a different country went over there and took it. So, of course, man, how about the issues with Britain and immigration? Well, I agree with Restore Britain. Yeah, that's just common sense. Just, if you're here illegally, you've committed a crime, so you need to leave. Do you speak Spanish? Estoy aprendiendo español. I have to go. Peace out. Have you been to Australia? No, no, I've never been to Australia. Do you agree that mass deportations is a solution on British people first? Obviously, it's just common sense. So, long live Queen Diana. Well, there was, lots of theories about that, about what really went on there. So, yeah, I mean, whatever happened obviously wasn't good, but I mean, yeah. Is it fair to say Australia is better than Wales in all sports? Well, it goes off and on, and it. I mean, they are better than Wales now, but Australia went through a terrible time with their team, uh, in rugby, like. But yeah, I think, well, anyone is better than Wales now in rugby, so anyone is better than Wales in sports. Well, not anyone. I mean, it depends what sport it is. Getaway Price is on top of the darting world right now. If you have been to America, I want to go next year. I may be going next year, so also BMW lover says, "Sup man, how you doing? What's up? What's going on?" Do the Welsh really hate the English? No, I mean, well, there's some pockets of people who are really stubborn and ignorant and stuck in the past, yeah, but I think we're all one people now, to be honest with you. Obviously, we are the same people, but we are distinct. We're part of a united kingdom, aren't we? But we are distinct, and it's crazy how different our accents are, even though we're part of a small island, like, it's crazy. So that's what makes us all interesting. So, but we can tell who each other are. What's that, guys? We can tell who each other are just by our accents. So I love the Welsh accent. What's your favorite drink? Ooh, obviously you'd see the latest video. I talked about alcohol, and I'm sort of laying off it a bit more. But I do like cider, but I can't drink too much of it because I just it has this effect on me. Like, I can't sleep then if I have too many. So I'm Welsh, but Australian born and bred. No way. I actually met a guy in Poland who was Kiwi, New Zealander, but he's born in England. Frosty Jacks. Oh my gosh, that's a good cider, that is. Especially in those cans, like. Larry likes cocktails. Bro, I'm Kiwi and Welsh. That's a spin out. You just said you were from Australia. Did you find the memory card that fits the camera? I actually did, yeah. I had to order one, so 25 quid went down the drain unless I can take it back to the shop. But already took it out of the packaging, so yeah, Australian, but Kiwi and Welsh. I didn't think Kiwi was important. Well, they're different, aren't they? They're definitely different. You have Welsh heritage, but if you weren't raised in Wales, then you were not Welsh. I was raised in Wales and I am Welsh. Oh, not you, the other guy that commented. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ loves you and died on the cross for your sins. Amen. That's a great question. Do you believe in intercession? I've had loads of really good conversations with my father. He's a Protestant, but he was raised Catholic, and he had this experience. He told me, and about the Holy Spirit, um, regarding intercession. It talks about this in particular verses, Revelations, and of course, the early church, the Orthodox and Catholics, obviously believe that there's no disconnection between the living and the dead, and that we can ask those people who've gone before us, the saints, to pray for us, even though, because they're alive in Christ. For God is not the God of the dead, but of a God of the living. So it depends how you interpret Scripture. I don't personally ask for the intercession of saints or Mary. If someone wants to do it, they can go ahead and do it. I just haven't really. Well, I guess you could say I just don't do it, but I don't. I don't want to say I doubt the power of it. If the early Christians did it, and it's like in the books, that was removed, but it's a complicated one. There's a lot of complications and there's a lot of nuances. So you look like one of those high school bullies in American movie shows. That's funny. I've had that before, bro. Bro. Oh, goodness me, bro. WTF is wrong with these people? Yeah, I know. So how is it over there? Just wondering, should I visit or just stay in America? No, there's plenty of places. Uh, there's plenty of places that you will love coming over here. If you're into mountains and you know, like you will meet friendly people here. You will, like we are. A lot of us are pretty, salt of the earth, like so. But no, it is worth it. I have bumped into Americans who I have bumped into Americans that have come here so to visit, like so. Have you considered self deporting to El Salvador or Sudan? Well, definitely El Salvador, because that guy has completely fixed his country. That Bukele, is it? Is that what his name is? But he literally put every member of like the M13 gang or MS13 or whatever, and just chucked them all in this massive jail. So meant to be Chaos says, "Hi bro, how are you? I'm pretty good, bro. Thank you." Okay, that's cool. Then I'm not a regular American. So lol. Okay, I don't understand that. Okay, that's cool. Then I'm not a regular American. Hello, bro. Have a nice day. Appreciate it, bro. I gotta be honest. I do find like I may be going to my mate's place next year in Missouri, and that will be particularly interesting. And I can't wait to freak people out with my accent. Um, and I really do find Americans pretty interesting people as well. So yeah, totally different life over there. Different continent, but you both speak English and the accent and the culture. So El Salvador is now one of the safest countries in South America. Wow. Irish rugby, not Irish. Well, Who's that president that just executed criminals? I'm not sure. My great grandfather was born in Jamaica, but he immigrated to Tiger Bay, Cardiff around the 1920s, 30s, and married my great grandmother, who was white Welsh and Native American. Native Americans have been settling in Wales since the 1800s. For real? Wow. So we've both been emigrating, to each other's places, like, because apparently there's ethnically over 2 million Welsh people in the US. That's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. I mean, you got 3 million people in Wales, so it's like, oh, sorry, it was two visiting. I'm not a regular American that's stuck on American ways. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. Yep. Remember, most of the founding fathers of America are Welsh. I think Pennsylvania was named after a Welsh guy. Yes, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Well, actually, funny thing is, my first not even like literally my first night in Poland, like literally the night I got there. I bumped into two Americans right outside my hotel. I went in the shop, and I come out the shop, and I just started speaking to them, and there was two Americans, right, but they didn't know each other. They just bumped into each other. One was from like Washington D.C., I think, something like that, and this guy was from some other place. So, uh, yeah, really interesting. Like, and they asked me where I'm from. I said Wales, and like some people said, "Is that a Welsh accent?" But then this guy just knew he was a Welsh accent, and he also followed the rugby as well. So, do you use AI? No, I've never used AI. Aries YouTube said, "Hi, what's going on?" They say Wales discovered America centuries before Christopher Columbus. Really? Really though? I've never heard of that. My family helped form America for the King of England. We established South Carolina and Maryland. Then Indians set my grandfather on fire. Oh wow. Hey young guy, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm pretty good, thanks. Yeah. Oh wow, that's what said. Lol. Were you seeing most of the founding fathers were Welsh, but that's totally wrong. Most of them were English. Would you like to see at the final Germany? I don't really watch it. Really, women's football. What can tell us about Ozzy Osbourne's death? I know that's going around. That's doing the rounds, isn't it? Because it happened yesterday. Well, I was literally in the pub and my uncle said, "Oh, Ozzy Osbourne's died." And yeah, what's your channel content, brother? I check my channel out, bro. I make videos about all sorts of stuff. The story of Prince Madoc, a Welsh prince who supposedly sailed to America in 1170, but they say it's a myth. Wow, that's interesting. Tell you what, I think is an absolutely underrated place. Scotland. What a place. Beautiful. It's actually a place where I actually sort of feel at home there. It's actually weird because it's like miles and miles away from me, but it's like it feels. I feel like I'm at home. So been working in Wales, Newport for 3 whole months. It's so much warmer over in Leicester City. WTF? Really? Working in Newport. Wow. Fair play. I've done a few jobs in Newport. Oh my goodness. I don't like Newport. No, no way. How's the weather? It's pretty chill right now, but the weather here is bipolar. It's like it doesn't, we don't really have consistent weather. So is it raining or raining? Lol. Yeah, exactly. A lot of Welsh accents sound like Geordie accent from England. I can't tell the difference 90% of the time. Really, Geordie accent. You think they're similar, do you? Who shows outside? I showed you outside. Yeah, mate. Bloody cold as F over there compared to here. And yeah, it was a bit of a SHIT pit in Newport. Sean's non-existent. Hairline says, "Hey Adam, you are my favorite Welsh streamer." My guy, my guy. What's going on? Sean, boy, what's happening? Good to see you again, Sean. And also, it's very very good to see your non-existent hairline once again. Nin Sant Singh says, "Listen to me. I'm asking you a question." Not much, mate. How are you? Good to see you too. That's good. Good to you, mate. I'm okay, but thank you. What books have you read lately? A book from Father Spurgeon talking about the resurrection. Indeed, and that's the way he talks as well. So very dignified gentleman is he. Yeah, sorry, I'm not typing great, but yeah, I want to see Scotland. My family's supposed to have a castle there. Of course, we lost all that long ago, but still, oh, for real. Well, I may be going up soon for my fourth time there. So you look like Porzingas. I don't know who that is, but hopefully it's not some weird crackhead. It's 105 Fahrenheit degrees here in Texas. Bro, we literally do everything in Celsius here. We don't do Fahrenheit here. Yes, not most of the founding fathers were Welsh. 5 are Welsh, and there were 8 presidents of Welsh heritage: Lincoln, Jefferson, etc. What's your religion? I'm a Christian. Then son saying your job and business. None of your business. Whereabouts in Wales do you from? I do think Wales is rather pretty, all the hills and baby lambs running around everywhere. I'm from the south. I'm from South Wales, where the best Welsh accent comes from. Which business? None of your business. Is orthodoxy the true expression of Christianity? Well, I was having this conversation with my father this morning about that, and ultimately, right now, I don't know. I'm not ready to convert to orthodoxy yet. I'm not in that place, but it's probably right now my favorite expression of Christianity. So the worship I think is totally correct, and then when you look deeper into church history, things start to make more sense. Like the early church didn't have, a rock concert worship style. They had a liturgy and a choir and everything else. Well, what I would think anyway. I mean, I could be wrong about that too, but I mean, it seems super traditional and ordered as well and beautiful. So, what is Orthodox Christianity? The Orthodox Church claim that their church was founded by the apostles and their church fathers kept, that they are the one true church founded by Christ and the apostles. Ghost of Amishi says, cool, bro, I'll subscribe. Most of YouTube Live is insane, but this is pretty chill. Cheers, bro. Well, I am thankful that you were able to chill out with me this afternoon or this evening. So God bless, buddy, and hopefully see you again. Orthodox worship resembles the heavenly worship vision in John. Do you believe Jesus is king? Christos Rex. What are Coptic Christians? They're Egyptian Christians, and they are, I think they are of the Oriental branch of Orthodox Christians. So they have a few Christological disagreements, but I got to be honest, they're so minor in my opinion anyway. But the Orthodox would obviously disagree with me there. But I think they're very minor. But I think they disagree on the human and divine, the Christological distinctions, like the essence, energies, and stuff. It's deep stuff. It's deep stuff. But I mean, those Christians have been persecuted for a long, long time, especially in an Islamic country like Egypt. So, have you ever had paranormal activity? No, no, I've never been involved in any of that. Have you ever seen a ghost or something like this? No, 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 no. I've um, I've never been involved in anything like that. You got to be careful with stuff like that. Ghost of the Amishi says, "Yeah, bro, God bless. Yeah, bro, cheers." John 3:16. RK heard they were being slaughtered in the Middle East. Do you believe in the filioque? I don't care. I really I think when they split hairs over that, I think the biggest deal was probably the papacy, because you can't have one side of Christians that think that you have Christ the Pope and then everyone else and bishops and archbishops and then cardinals under the Pope and stuff. Now, I don't think they'll ever be together again. Like I've got, it's so funny. Like last week, before my mate went on holiday, he was a Catholic. I was with my Orthodox friend, and I'm a Protestant, and we were talking about this exact thing. And that it won't be possible for us to fully unite when we don't agree on church authority. So obviously, the Orthodox would say about bishops and things like that, like a hierarchy of bishops and stuff. But then the Catholics agree with the papacy. So Catnap says, "Yo, Adam, what's up? What's the best Irish dish to eat?" I don't know. I'm not. I don't live in Ireland. Never been there. Even though I'm Irish and I got an Irish top on, so I better go there soon. Oh my gosh, my Polish friend. Hello, Adam. Hello, Adam. How are you? Dzień dobry. Jak się masz? Uh, I don't speak Ruski. I don't speak Russian. Yeah, fish and chips is the most British thing going. Anasti says, I miss talking to you. Dziękuję. Yes, England and Ireland share food dishes. Irish stew is popular also, and in Jamaica, Irish is the second largest heritage group after Black Jamaican due to Irish indentured servant who worked. Kebab wrap with garlic sauce and walking into a lamppost is the most British thing going. Wow, that's a way to put it. Hello, I'm watching you while in Nairobi, Kenya. And you, where's you? Wow, hello, how you doing? That is quite far away. The way Jamaicans say free like tree was from Irish influence. Do you know what? My mate told me that Ireland actually influenced Jamaica quite a lot. That's nuts. But I will be honest with you, do you know, like the way I think, maybe I'm talking rubbish, but like the way the Irish pronounce their R's is very similar to the Americans. So most Jamaicans have Irish last names. That's bonkers. Adam, did you try genetic free? I don't know what that means, love. I don't know. Yes, Irish potatoes, Irish moss, etc. Very popular in Jamaica. That's bonkers. Yeah, I mean, and the Irish. There's definitely more Irish outside of Ireland. 100%. There must be. Like a lot of them moved to New York, didn't they? Are you afraid of death? Wow, that is one question. The stronger your faith grows, the less you sort of fear it. Because if you are honestly convinced that you're right with God, I mean, what is there to fear? The most thing that you will fear is about your family, who you leave behind. If you call the slave trade influence, then sure, Irish influenced Jamaica. Oh well, I'm being told this. I didn't even think about if Ireland enslaved them. Don't put that on me, homie. Nope, not the slave trade. Yeah, thank you. Irish were indentured servants. They worked alongside Jamaicans. They were not enslaving them. So, guys, I'm gonna go in about probably in about 10 minutes because I'm going to church soon. So, what do you think about let's say your sister dying? If you have a terminal disease, it's okay to stop pain in this mood. Well, I think that's an incredibly complicated one. Um, I'm not gonna make. I mean, all I can say is that life is sacred and precious, and I believe God is the giver of life, and only He can take it away. But I do say, if I'm playing devil's advocate right now, there was a case that I've watched a lot of like crime documentaries on YouTube, and I will say that there was this guy who was the victim of a horrific acid attack by his ex girlfriend. And I won't go into the details, but this guy's life was completely and utterly ruined. He had zero quality of life. He was in pain 24/7, and he was like his entire life was destroyed, and he chose to end his life. And to me, I feel like that was just a relief, and he was out of his pain, you know. So I'm not going to judge that situation, but I mean, you know, that is obviously would be an argument for it, like, you know, in like extreme circumstances. So I'm not gonna make a judgment or, you know, anything on that. So, but I wonder what you guys think about that because it's a very complicated one. And Nasty says I can send you pictures to visit in Poland. I appreciate that. If you get Facebook, you'll be able to contact me, no problem. Loomband guy, Guru says, hey, what's going on? I used to play with Loomband so much when I was younger. Oh my gosh. But I will say that when this thing has been legalized, it can get out of hand very, very quickly. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I mean, Nasty says, but give me your email. Anyway, um, I think they've legalized it in Canada. I think that's a slippery slope because what circumstances do you allow for people to, you know, take part in assisted dying? You know, in what circumstances? You know, when it's like people can just choose to, you know. So it's a very complex one. But Nasty, if you can get Facebook, you can contact me straight away because I don't really like giving my email or phone number to people. So it's up to you. So we got some stupid comments on here today. Ireland was the grisly theatre of England's first colony and the laboratory in which it perfected its strategies of colonial atrocities against civilian populations. Wow, that is a comment and a half. The Irish were displaced from their land, suffered through English engineered famines, and massacred on a regular basis, all in the name of English imperialism. Wow, this guy is a historian. This guy knows a lot about history. Where are you from? I'm Welsh, but guys, got a question. Do you guys like the new camera? I haven't really talked about it much in this stream, but The camera, I am pretty happy with, I will say. Hello from Huntington Beach, California. What's up, dude? Those sent to the Caribbean were indentured labourers and servants contracted to English colonialists to work for 2 or 7 years. Conditions were often inhumane. Ah, terrible. Do you play cricket? No. I think I played rounders once. Camera's pretty decent. No. My new camera that I bought for my last video, not this phone camera. I've just been helping my mom and surfing as much as I can on my friends. And I surf, trying to stop drinking, lol. Bro, that is so relatable, dude. Do you watch TV? No, never ever watch TV. It's like all I watch is YouTube because there's such a wide variety of content on there and everything that you'd want to see. So it's like, what's the point? I mean, once in a while there's something on TV, but very rare. Depends, really. That is better. Okay, guys, I'm back. I watch cooking channels mostly. That is cool. Hi, I'm new here. Which country are you from? I'm from Wales, man. Who's your favorite religious content creator on YouTube? If you have one, I do like Father Spirit and I do like Father Moses. Person. Do you watch Game of Thrones? No. Where are the sheep? Hiding. Oh, cool. What's the weather like in Wales today? It's pretty normal. It's pretty okay. It's pretty average right now. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Wow. That is a good description of something I have absolutely no idea about. To a makeup tutorial, he is a God-loving man. Yeah. Vodafone shirt, is it a commercial? Yeah, guys, this video is sponsored by Vodafone and Canterbury. Make sure all your phone contracts are with Vodafone, even though their Wi-Fi is rubbish. Because we did have Wi-Fi from them a couple of years ago and they were rubbish. A couple of weeks of sun per year and we back to normal. Exactly, yeah. I was just trying to get you to say it. I don't know, it was funny, yeah. Get them to sponsor you. Yeah. Hopefully, you know, it happens soon. I mean, who knows? I'll just keep grinding, keep doing what I enjoy on YouTube and just crack on. Stay consistent. If you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So, same principle applies to anything else in life you're going towards. So, see what happens. Might as well give it a go. True, indeed. Yeah, I feel a bit better now. Fresh air. Amazing. You got no abs. No, I got flabs right now, but you watch now. My training is really good. No, why would I have abs? I haven't gone on a cut for quite a while, so I've just been bulking. So, but I could lose weight pretty fast if I got my head into it. So. He's got a live stream that's more than any of us. I don't want to stand in front of my camera for 10 days to get 1,000 people. What's your bulking diet? Well, I tell you the truth, guys, I didn't eat all morning. So, yeah. So, I actually ate, yeah, 2 pieces of bread, steak, beans, eggs, glass of milk, happy days. Do you think that there will be a second Jesus coming? I mean, that's what all Christians believe. We're just waiting, we're just seeing the signs happening in the world, and people are like super adamant that it's gonna, yeah, Jesus is gonna return soon. That's what people say. Have you watched The Englishman Who Went Up the Hill but Came Down a Mountain? Great movie. It was a Welsh movie. Really? What is this BS? If it's BS, then click off. Lose weight. What? You don't need to lose weight, brother. That guy's nuts. It's me. Cheers, brother. Appreciate that. I would steer clear of that. That's how they get the chat off course, and then everyone gets peed off at each other. Yeah, true that. Third world citizen said hi. That's a good name. Hi from Jamaica. Wow, we have 2 Jamaican people up in the chat. Samantha says, hello, what's going on? How are you? I am pretty good. That should be a meme. Me just walking in. 9 people, let's go. Where do you think you will go in the end? Like to say, you know, I mean, all of us would say and hope that we're going to heaven, you know. Yeah, different Christians will say different things. Oh Lord, Trump, save from the liberal, protect us from the woke mind virus, deliver us from this darkest of nights. Pray for us to the brightest of day. To Lord Trump, we pray. You see that guy? The guy, he was stopped by police, and he said, "Donald Trump, save us! Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please save us! Donald Trump, please, Donald Trump." He has his window smashed in by a copper. Hello to Jamaica from California. Where from? Wales. Wales, nice. Not that type of Wales. Wales is in Wales. Cymru. Wales, yeah, exactly that. Oh, gotcha. Autocorrect, yeah. Did you see the Jubilee episode? I don't watch Jubilee. I just think it's Boris nonsense. It was very nice to meet you, Adam. Appreciate that. What do you think? What do you hate about the most? What do you hate the most about nowadays world? Probably what social media has done to people, what social media has done to all of us. That we all seem to be so stressed over nothing, and we're all just chasing the wind. And that's what the Bible says about chasing money, I think. Yeah. It's a bit like, chasing the wind, Lily says hi, what's going on? So I think it was obviously you don't want to look back at this time. I was born in 2004, so I was born when really the internet was already out and developing and stuff. But I think life has become increasingly more complicated, and we've never been so connected, but we've never been so lonely as well. So it's a difficult one. We've got unique challenges in this generation, just like how the previous generation had their own challenges as well. Social media basically ruined relationships. Yeah, like the idea that you have to showcase every aspect of your life to gain validation of strangers and of people that you've met a couple of times and some of your friends and family. Obviously, I put stuff on social media, like on Facebook, but I mean, I don't care if it gets I don't care how many likes it gets. I mean, it's nice to put on there, I guess. But as long as you can use it in the right way, it's got good and bad things about it. But extreme social media, where you start comparing yourself to other people and you see these people and these unrealistic standards for beauty and for life and stuff, and for money as well. Absolutely, you sound like a Jehovah's Witness. Bro, I'll sub to you right now. You can't live someone else's life and not be affected by it. That's interesting. Though, I mean, it's way too easy for people to cheat now, Facebook. Yeah. World ended in 2018, at least for me. It's a fact that humanity is failing day by day. That is depressing, that is. But you got to count your blessings, my brother. We all have something, guys. We all have shortcomings. So, this man is awake, lol. Comrade Sid said, I farted. Thank you for letting us all know, guys. Bro. And he is a communist American flag. That is, that's an interesting combination. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm about to go soon. So, if any of y'all want to say any more, I got to pee. Okay, appreciate the info. Okay, take care, Adam. Be well. Appreciate you. Are you a happy person? Depends what you mean by that, but I mean, happiness comes from happening. When you have joy all the time. So you don't put your happiness or expectations in good things happen to you. You're just joyful because you're grateful for every day. You're grateful that you're awake and you can see and you can touch, taste, smell, walk, and all those other things. Depends on your attitude and perspective of life. Hadouken! Have a blessed day, bro. Be safe. Appreciate it. I want to be happier. Well, find your own way, my friend. And go to church. What makes me happy is making others happy. That is beautiful. But if you don't love yourself first, you cannot love anybody else. Or if you don't help yourself first, you can't help anybody else. So don't forget about yourself. Absolutely not. Meant to be Chaos says, what was the worst thing you have to face in this life since now? Probably the feeling of hopelessness and mental health issues that come along with this world. But I don't know. I don't want to make myself depressed. So I appreciate the comment, though, the question. I help myself to help others, I think. Fair enough. Do you read the King James Bible? No, I think it's the NIV, New International Version. Why do you hate the Celtics from Glasgow? Who told you that? Alright guys, well I'm going to go. Appreciate it. God bless you all and have a blessed Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. God bless. Bye-bye. Oh wait, one sec. If me and you... One sec. Okay, bye-bye guys.